Picture this. Sarah, a legal assistant with 15 years of experience, walks into her office one Monday morning only to find her workload has been cut by 70%. The reason? Her law firm just implemented an AI system that can review contracts, draft legal documents, and spot errors in milliseconds. What used to take her team of 5 assistants an entire week now takes just hours. And this isn't science fiction. This is happening right now in law firms across the country. JP Morgan's Coin software is already doing the work of 360,000 lawyer hours in seconds. But here's the kicker. It's not just legal work. From journalists to radiologists, from truck drivers to financial analysts, AI isn't just coming for our jobs. It's already here. And if you think your job is safe, well, you might want to stick around for what I'm about to share with you. Welcome back to AI and Tech Trends Podcast, where we dive deep into the most pressing developments in artificial intelligence and their impact on our daily lives. I'm your host, Anna, and today we're tackling a topic that's keeping millions of people up at night. Is your job truly safe from AI? Before we dive in, let me hit you with some mind-blowing statistics. According to recent research by Goldman Sachs, artificial intelligence could automate up to 300 million full-time jobs worldwide. That's a quarter of current work tasks being completely automated by AI. And get this, a World Economic Forum report suggests that by 2026, the time spent on current tasks at work by humans and machines will be equal. The numbers are staggering, but they're not just numbers. They represent real people, real careers, and real changes that are happening faster than anyone predicted. In this episode, we're going to break down exactly which jobs are at risk, which ones are safe, and most importantly, what you can do to stay ahead of this massive wave of change. But here's something interesting. While 85% of companies are already using some form of AI in their workplace, many are discovering that AI isn't replacing entire jobs, it's transforming them. And that's where the real story begins. We'll explore how this transformation is happening, what it means for you, and why understanding these changes could be the key to securing your professional future. Now let's dive into what's actually happening in workplaces right now with AI. It's fascinating and maybe a little terrifying how quickly AI is becoming a regular part of our daily work life. Just last month, I was talking to a friend who works at a major marketing agency, and she told me that their entire copywriting process has been transformed by AI tools like ChatGPT and Copy.ai. Let's break down some real examples. In customer service, companies like JP Morgan Chase are now using AI chatbots that can handle over 70% of customer inquiries without human intervention. These aren't your clunky old chatbots. We're talking about sophisticated AI systems that can understand context, emotion, and even sarcasm. In the legal field, AI tools are now reviewing contracts in minutes that used to take lawyers hours or even days to analyze. Law firms are reporting that these AI tools can spot issues in contracts with 94% accuracy. That's actually higher than human lawyers in some cases. But here's what's really interesting, and what many people don't realize. The automation isn't just happening in obvious ways. Take the accounting industry, for example. AI isn't just crunching numbers anymore. Tools like ReceiptBank and Xero are now using machine learning to categorize expenses, predict cash flow, and even flag potential fraud. Tasks that used to require experienced accountants. Creative industries aren't immune either. DALL-E 2 and Midjourney are already being used by design agencies to generate initial concept art. Adobe has integrated AI into nearly all of its Creative Suite products. I recently spoke with a graphic designer who said she can now complete in 30 minutes what used to take her an entire day. But here's the key thing to understand, and this is crucial. Most of these AI implementations aren't completely replacing workers. Instead, they're automating the mundane, repetitive parts of jobs. They're taking over the tasks that, let's be honest, most of us don't enjoy anyway. The question isn't just about which jobs will disappear. It's about how existing jobs are being fundamentally reshaped. And the pace of this change? It's unprecedented. A report from IBM showed that 43% of companies have accelerated their AI implementation due to the pandemic. We're not talking about future possibilities anymore. This is happening right now in real workplaces, affecting real people. Let's talk about the jobs and industries that are most at risk from AI disruption. I've got to be straight with you. Some of these might be surprising and honestly, a bit concerning for many of you listening. First up, data entry and administrative work. These roles are incredibly vulnerable right now. Software like UiPath and Automation Anywhere can already handle everything from inputting data to managing calendars and processing invoices. Just last quarter, a major insurance company automated 65% of their claims processing work, which previously required a team of 40 full-time employees. Translation services are another field facing massive disruption. Tools like DeepL and Google Translate have become so sophisticated that they're handling technical documents and even literary translations. A friend of mine who's been a professional translator for 15 years told me she's lost 30% of her regular clients to AI solutions in just the past year. Here's one that might surprise you: financial analysts and traders. AI algorithms are now analyzing market trends, making trading decisions, and generating financial reports faster and more accurately than human analysts. Morgan Stanley reported that their AI trading systems are handling 50% more volume than human traders while making fewer errors. The media and content creation industry is experiencing a seismic shift. AI can now write news articles, create video scripts, and even generate basic music compositions. Bloomberg has been using AI to write financial reports for years, and they're not alone. Even sports journalism is being automated. The Associated Press uses AI to generate minor league baseball coverage. In the medical field, diagnostic radiologists are facing significant AI competition. AI systems can now detect cancer in medical images with accuracy rates matching or exceeding human doctors. A study in Nature showed that AI outperformed radiologists in breast cancer detection by 11.5%. Customer service is another major area. We're not just talking about chatbots anymore. AI systems like Google's Duplex can now make phone calls and handle complex customer interactions that sound completely natural. One major telecom company recently replaced 40% of their first-line customer service staff with AI systems. Even middle management isn't safe. AI systems are getting increasingly good at task allocation, performance monitoring, and basic decision-making. Companies like Salesforce and IBM are already using AI to handle many traditional management tasks, from scheduling to performance analytics. Now, I'm excited to welcome Dr. Sarah Chen, an AI researcher and industry consultant who's been studying the impact of AI on the workforce for over a decade. Dr. Chen, thank you for joining us today.
Thanks for having me, Anna. This is such a critical topic that affects everyone in the workforce today.
Let's dive right in. Based on your research, what timeline are we looking at for widespread AI adoption in the workplace?
The adoption curve is much steeper than many people realize. We're not talking about decades anymore. We're talking about the next 2 to 5 years for significant disruption. Our latest research shows that by 2026, approximately 85% of large enterprises will have implemented some form of AI automation in their core business processes.
That's much faster than most people might expect. What are you seeing in terms of actual implementation?
We're currently tracking what I call the silent revolution. Companies aren't making big announcements, but they're quietly integrating AI tools. Just last month, I consulted with a mid-sized accounting firm that reduced their staff by 30% after implementing AI tools for tax preparation and audit processes.
What about smaller businesses? Are they following this trend?
Absolutely. The democratization of AI tools through cloud services and SaaS platforms means even small businesses can access sophisticated AI capabilities. We're seeing adoption rates among small businesses increase by 200% year over year.
You've mentioned before about the AI multiplier effect. Could you explain what that means for our listeners?
The multiplier effect is fascinating. When one AI tool is implemented, it often creates a cascade effect. For example, when a company implements AI for customer service, they often end up automating related functions like data analysis, scheduling, and quality control. One AI implementation typically leads to 3-4 additional automation opportunities.
What's your message to workers who are concerned about their future?
The key is to understand that AI isn't just replacing jobs, it's transforming them. Our research shows that for every job displaced by AI, 1.5 to 2 new roles are created, but, and this is crucial, these new roles require different skills. The most successful workers will be those who can effectively collaborate with AI systems, not compete against them.
Those are some really powerful insights, Dr. Chen. One final question. What's the most surprising trend you're seeing in AI adoption?
The most surprising trend is actually in creative fields. Many people thought creative jobs were safe from AI, but we're seeing AI making significant inroads in areas like design, content creation, and even music composition. The key difference is that AI is becoming a powerful collaborator rather than just a replacement tool.
Now let's shift our focus to some good news. Not all jobs are at risk from AI. In fact, there are several career paths that are likely to remain stable and even grow stronger in the AI era. First, let's talk about human-centered professions. Roles that require deep emotional intelligence, complex interpersonal skills, and empathy are actually becoming more valuable. Think therapists, social workers, and healthcare providers. A recent study by the World Economic Forum shows that demand for mental health professionals is expected to grow by 45% in the next 5 years. Teachers and educators are another group that's likely to remain essential. While AI can help with content delivery and grading, the human element in education, mentoring, motivating, and adapting to individual student needs simply can't be replicated by machines. Perhaps surprisingly, skilled trades are also very safe from AI disruption. Electricians, plumbers, and construction workers perform complex physical tasks in unpredictable environments, something AI still struggles with. These professions are actually seeing salary increases due to growing demand and limited automation potential. Now let's look at the exciting growth areas that AI is creating. AI systems need human oversight, which has led to the emergence of roles like AI trainers, AI ethics officers, and machine learning operations specialists. The Bureau of Labor Statistics projects a 40% growth in these AI-adjacent roles over the next decade. Strategy and leadership positions are becoming even more crucial. As AI handles more routine tasks, businesses need humans who can make complex decisions, think creatively, and navigate ethical challenges. McKinsey reports that companies are increasing their investment in leadership development by 60% to prepare for this AI-driven future. Here's something fascinating. Hybrid roles are emerging that combine traditional skills with AI expertise. For example, AI-assisted healthcare coordinators or automated systems counselors. These roles typically command 25 to 35% higher salaries than their traditional counterparts. The key skills that will remain valuable across all industries include critical thinking, problem solving, emotional intelligence, and adaptability. A LinkedIn workplace report shows that 92% of executives rate these soft skills as equally or more important than technical skills in the AI era. Let's get practical and talk about what you can actually do to prepare yourself for this AI-driven job market. I'm going to give you specific, actionable steps you can start taking today. First and foremost, develop your AI literacy. You don't need to become a programmer, but you should understand how AI tools work and how to use them effectively. Start by experimenting with tools like ChatGPT, Midjourney, or industry-specific AI software in your field. Think of it like learning to drive a car. You don't need to know how to build one, but you definitely need to know how to operate it. Next, focus on what I call the human advantage skills. These are abilities that AI currently struggles with: creative problem solving, emotional intelligence, and strategic thinking. Join public speaking groups, take leadership workshops, or volunteer in roles that require complex human interaction. These experiences are gold on your resume. Here's a practical tip that's often overlooked. Start documenting how you're using AI tools to improve your productivity. Create a portfolio of projects where you've successfully integrated AI into your workflow. Employers are increasingly looking for people who can demonstrate this kind of practical AI experience. Consider pursuing certifications in emerging technologies. Google, Microsoft, and Amazon all offer AI-related certifications that can significantly boost your marketability. A recent survey showed that professionals with AI-related certifications saw an average salary increase of 20%. Another crucial strategy is to develop your cross-functional expertise. The most valuable employees in the AI era will be those who can bridge different domains. For example, if you're in marketing, learn about data analytics. If you're in healthcare, familiarize yourself with health tech innovations. Don't forget about building your professional network. Join industry groups focused on AI and technology, attend virtual conferences, and connect with professionals who are already working in AI-adjacent roles. LinkedIn reports that 85% of jobs are filled through networking, and this becomes even more important in emerging fields. Finally, adopt an agile learning mindset. Set aside dedicated time each week to stay updated on AI developments in your industry. Subscribe to relevant newsletters, follow industry leaders, and most importantly, be willing to pivot and adapt as the landscape changes. Remember, the goal isn't to compete with AI, but to learn how to work alongside it effectively. Before we wrap up today's episode, let's quickly recap the key takeaways. We've explored how AI is reshaping the job market, identified high-risk industries, and most importantly, outlined specific strategies to future-proof your career. Remember, it's not about fighting against AI. It's about adapting and finding ways to work alongside it. If you found this episode valuable, please hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. What strategies are you using to prepare for AI in your workplace? Have you already experienced AI changes in your industry? Share your stories. Let's learn from each other. You can also follow us on social media at AI Tech Trends across all platforms, where we share daily updates and insights about the latest in AI technology. And speaking of the latest in AI, you won't want to miss our next episode. We're diving deep into how AI is revolutionizing healthcare. From AI-powered diagnostics to personalized medicine, we'll explore how artificial intelligence might just save your life one day. It's going to be fascinating, and I've got some incredible examples to share with you. Until then, keep adapting, keep learning, and remember, the future belongs to those who prepare for it today. This is Anna, signing off from the AI and Tech Trends podcast. See you next week.